this is AJ Macdonald with Macdonald Financial Services, and we have Devin Jones here in the office today. Today we're going to talk to you about how to create a budget that you can live with. Creating a budget, actually we have a lot of clients that have never even had a budget.
A lot of clients. Yeah, a lot of clients.
And then they wonder why they don't have that much money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, creating a budget cannot be the easiest thing in the world to do, right? I mean, it takes time, it takes diligence. You track what you've been spending, trying to live within your means, which is not easy for a lot of folks, unfortunately. But it is kind of the way things are done as far as a budget goes.
Yeah, so there's a wide variety of different types of budgets. Heck, we think any type of budget would be beneficial, whether you put it on the back of a cocktail napkin or you put it on an Excel spreadsheet. We have a variety of different budgets we'd be happy to send to you as PDFs. Some of them are extremely broad, and others are very, very detailed. So which one do you think they ought to use?
Yeah, it depends on his personal preference, really. There's folks that, like you said, just kind of do it on the back of a napkin, very broad. And then I've got folks that track every single thing that they spend money on. And so it can be as detailed as what you want it to be and need it to be, I guess. So.
Well, and what I've found, and I think you would agree, that the hardest part of doing a budget, whether it's very detailed, which I would never recommend right off the bat, you start it and do a real detailed one. Start with an easier, broader budget, but the hardest part is starting. So it's a little bit like eating the elephant. How do you eat an elephant? Just one bite at a time. So just by starting off, listing out your fixed expenses, easy, you know what those are, the same every month or maybe every year, taxes, insurance, etc., maybe a mortgage, maybe car payments, things like that. And then you've got your discretionary. And then, those are a little harder, and those are the ones that, people don't generally like to write down because they want to have a little freedom about, hey, well, you know what? It's Friday night. Instead of cooking, let's order a pizza, or let's go out and get a couple beers and have some chicken wings or something.
Right. Yeah. If it doesn't fit into the budget, well, then you don't do those things, right? Exactly. That's why a lot of people don't create them, because it does kind of curtail maybe the fun that you're going to have. And I guess if you want to spend some time doing it, don't get behind on it. If you're going to be very detailed, you can't fall behind on it. Then that's the biggest thing I tell folks is, stay on top of it. It's like anything. If you can commit to it and do it over time, it becomes a habit. And once it becomes a habit, then it's something that maybe you can utilize in your planning.
Exactly. And an easy way to kind of just get started, which we already kind of got into, but you take a look at, well, what about last month?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, all right, last month, okay, here's what our bills were. You pull out your checking account statements, and you see, all right, well, where did my money go? And then you just kind of say, all right, well, boom, let's put that in the budget. Hopefully there's a little surplus, hopefully. That gives you a little wiggle room.
A lot of people, it's eye-opening, honestly. A lot of people don't know where their money goes during the month. So,
well, we've had clients, hope you're not watching, that spend $4,000 or $5,000 per month on DoorDash.
That story was crazy. I mean, that to me, that seems like a lot. Maybe to some it's not. Maybe that's just how the world goes around. But you and I grew up in an era where we didn't have that.
Not so much. So that was eye-opening to them. They knew it was high. They just didn't know how high it was. And so they, said, well, yeah, we don't really care where you spend your money.
Right.
If you want to spend it on DoorDash, go right ahead. But something's going to suffer. It might be your retirement, might be saving for a house, whatever it is that was also important. Where's your priorities? So, anything else to add?
No, I think that covers that. We had a little bit longer than I thought we might on that. So,
well, budgets are important.
They are important.
I mean, the U.S. government can't stick to a budget.
No.
And look where we are.
So you're ahead of the game if you can stick to a budget. You're ahead of the federal government.
Yep, who's at $37 trillion in the hole.
And counting.
And going up. Thanks for watching. If you'd like us to send you one of the PDF budgets, I would be happy to do so. Just get in touch with the office, and thanks for watching.